pretty wild. Israel is now geolocating churches in the United States for massive AI influence campaigns here to promote pro-Israel propaganda. This article was posted just yesterday by the Israeli newspaper Haaretz. AI Hasbara, Israel pours millions into U.S. influence efforts targeting evangelicals in churches and ChatGPT. The article is pretty long, but it basically says the focus on Christian audiences would have been surprising before the war in Gaza, since they, and particularly evangelicals, have historically been considered the most pro-Israel group in the United States. This goes back decades. The evangelical support for Israel is probably one of Israel's main stronghold supporters here in the U.S. But after 2022, Israel's been freaking out because what it's noticing is that even young evangelical support for Israel is declining. Not just by a little bit, but by a lot. From 2022, only 35% of young Republicans had a negative view of Israel, as young means under the age of 30. As of 2025, that number is 50%. 50% of young conservative Republicans have a negative perception of Israel. When it comes to young Democrats, that number is 71%. So what's Israel doing now? In efforts to combat this influence operation, Israel is actually geolocating churches using their zip codes, using their addresses. And once it has those addresses and zip codes, it's going to start sending out massive propaganda campaigns that show up on your X feed, on your Instagram feed, on your Facebook feed, basically promoting the pro-Israel agenda. So far, the largest, on top of this, Israel is actually using government contracts with the United States to promote these influence operations. The largest of the new Hasbara contracts was signed in August with a firm called Clock Tower X, who played a lead role, owned by Brad Parscale, who played a lead role in Trump's digital campaigns in 2016 and 2020. The $6 million 4-month contract calls for strategic consulting, planning, and communication services to develop and execute a broad U.S. campaign to combat anti-Semitism. And obviously, we know when they say to combat anti-Semitism, what they really mean is to promote pro-Israel propaganda.